problem, they're asking us to find the expected value. So they give us a probability distribution. And the way to read this is, I guess this is like scores on tests. And the probability that somebody gets a 7 on a test is 0.3. And the probability that there's an 8 on a test is 0.1, and so on. So they want us to find the expected value, which is basically just the mean of this probability distribution, which means like if this test was taken over and over and over and over again, what would be the average score based on this probability distribution? So the way that you find the expected value is you have to take each probability, multiply it by each score. So each p of x times each x. So you have to multiply, 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 and then add them up. Add up all of your probabilities times scores. So it's the sum of x, which is the scores, times p of x, which is the probabilities. So I'm going to show you how to do this in Excel. I already copied it in. It's in a worksheet. So what you do is you click on the first row next to the first x value that you have. And you want, what you basically want is you want 7 times 0.3, right? But you don't want to type in 7 times 0.3. So what you do is you first start with an equal, and then where is the x in this row? It's the 7, so I'm going to click on the 7. And if you notice, it says B2, because that 7 is actually in cell B2. And then how do you do multiplication in Excel? You use the asterisk. And then where's the p of x, the probability in this row? It's the 0.3, so you click on the 0.3. So you end up having equals B2 star A2, which means multiply what's in cell B2 by what's in cell A2. So if I hit enter, I get a 2.1, which makes sense, I believe, because 0.3 times 7 is 2.1. So you think, oh, I got to do that for each row. No, Excel is cool. You click on that point, that 2.1, you move your cursor till it becomes to the bottom right corner of that cell, till it becomes a black crosshair. You left mouse click and you drag down. And what that just did was it did all the multiplications for you. It did the 8 times 0.1, the 9 times 0.35, and so on. Okay, so we have this now. We have a column of x times p of x's. For the expected value, you have to add them up. So in Excel, all you got to do is go over to that summation thing way over here on the right, say sum, say enter, and it's 9. So in other words, if this test was taken over and over and over and over again, based on this probability distribution, the average score would be a 9. So I hope that helps. That's how you find expected value using Excel.